5 unexplained artifacts that prove giants exist. Number 5. Giant footprints. Giant footprints have been discovered in various parts of the world, igniting speculation about the existence of giants in ancient times. One such location is the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The causeway consists of approximately 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, most of which are hexagonal in shape. According to local legend, these columns were created by a giant named Finn McCool. As the story goes, Finn built the causeway to reach Scotland and engage in a battle with another giant. While skeptics argue that the Giant's Causeway is a result of volcanic activity and natural geological processes, believers contend that the precise hexagonal shapes of the columns resembling stepping stones suggest that they were created by an intelligent being rather than purely natural forces. They interpret the large distinct footprints found in the rock formations as evidence of giants who once roamed the area. Another site associated with giant footprints is Mapungubwe Hill in South Africa. Mapungubwe, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was the capital of a kingdom that thrived between the 9th and 13th centuries. Local folklore suggests that the massive footprints imprinted in the hardened sedimentary rock at the site were left by giants who inhabited the region in ancient times. While proponents argue that the size and shape of these footprints provide evidence for the existence of giants, skeptics propose alternative explanations. They suggest that the footprints could be the result of natural erosion, weathering, or geological processes such as tectonic activity, where cracks and fissures in the rock take on shapes that resemble footprints. The human inclination to see patterns and interpret them as evidence of giants may contribute to the perception of footprints in these formations. Number 4. Giant skeletons. Reports of giant human skeletons have intrigued people for centuries. Accounts of oversized skeletal remains are found in folklore and historical records, sparking debates about the existence of giants in ancient civilizations. One well-known example is the Cardiff Giant, discovered in 1869 in Cardiff, New York. The Cardiff Giant was a supposedly petrified man standing at 10 feet 4 inches tall. It gained significant attention and was later revealed to be a hoax created by a sculptor named George Hall. Despite hoaxes like the Cardiff Giant, believers argue that other giant skeletons have been discovered. One such claim comes from the Lovelock Cave in Nevada, where several reports suggest the unearthing of unusually large human remains. These skeletal remains were said to measure between 7 to 8 feet in height, exceeding the average human stature by a significant margin. However, skeptics question the validity of these claims due to the lack of concrete evidence and the absence of the alleged giant skeletons. Many of these reports lack proper documentation, making it challenging to subject the findings to scientific scrutiny. Skeptics argue that the absence of physical evidence, coupled with the prevalence of hoaxes and exaggerations throughout history, diminishes the credibility of such claims. Number 3. Gigantic stone structures. Megalithic structures found around the world, categorized by massive stones or statues, have often been attributed to the involvement of giants. These structures raise questions about the engineering capabilities of ancient civilizations and the possibility of superhuman assistance. Two prominent examples are Stonehenge in England and the Moai statues of Eastern Ireland. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument composed of standing stones arranged in circular patterns. The largest stones, known as sarsens, weigh up to 25 tons each. Transporting and erecting these massive stones would have required considerable effort and ingenuity. Some proponents of the giant theory argue that only beings with superhuman strength, such as giants, could have accomplished such a feat. However, archaeological research and experimental studies have shed light on the construction methods used at Stonehenge. It's now believed that ancient people employed a combination of sledges, ropes, and pulleys to move the stones, taking advantage of the terrain and leveraging teamwork. The stones were quarried locally, and careful planning and coordination were likely involved in their placement. Similarly, the Maui statues of Eastern Ireland are towering stone figures that have captivated the imagination of many. Carved by the Rapa Nui civilization between the 13th and 16th centuries, these statues can reach heights of up to 33 feet and weigh around 75 tons. Their creation, transportation, and placement on stone platforms known as ahu have been subjects of speculation. While some propose that giants were responsible for the construction of the moai, evidence suggests that the Rapa Nui people employed sophisticated techniques. Experimental archaeology has demonstrated that using a combination of levers, ropes, and manpower, the statues could be transported across the island on wooden sledges and erected onto the ahu platforms. The process would have required careful planning, organization, and communal effort rather than the intervention of giants. Before we continue on with this video, do be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the videos so far. Also, don't forget to press that bell icon so you don't miss out on more of our upcoming content. Now back to what we were talking about. Number 2. Giant tools and weapons. Gigantic tools and weapons have long been a subject of fascination and speculation, particularly in relation to the existence of giants. These colossal artifacts, often crafted from stone or metal, provided intriguing evidence of beings with extraordinary size, strength, and capabilities. Let's delve into more detail about these impressive findings. One remarkable example is the discovery of the Giant's Axe in County Antrim, Northern Ireland. This colossal artifact weighs over 15 kilograms or 33 pounds and measures approximately 0.8 meters, 2.6 feet in length. Its size far exceeds that of any conventional human-sized axe. The Giant's Axe is believed to have been crafted during the Neolithic period around 4000 to 2000 BCE, suggesting that giants may have inhabited the region during this era. The sheer weight and scale of this tool indicate that it was designed for tasks requiring immense strength and force. Number 1. Oversized burial chambers and tombs. Oversized burial chambers and tombs stand as remarkable artifacts that provide intriguing evidence of giants' existence. These monumental funerary sites, categorized by their massive size and intricate architectural designs, offer tantalizing glimpses into a civilization of giants that may have once inhabited the earth. Here are further details about these captivating discoveries. Located in Sardinia, Italy, the Valley of the Giants is renowned for its megalithic tombs that house oversized skeletal remains. These burial chambers, known as Domus Dianas or House of Fairies, date back to the Bronze Age and exhibit remarkable craftsmanship. The tombs are often carved into limestone cliffs and feature elongated chambers, intricate stone carvings, and massive stone slabs used for sealing the entrances. What sets these burial sites apart is the presence of skeletal remains measuring well above the average human height. These larger-than-life remains suggest that a race of giants once resided in the region and held cultural and social significance. Another notable example of oversized burial chambers can be found in Malta, particularly in the Tarshin temples and the Hajar Kim and Manedra megalithic temples complex. These prehistoric structures are renowned for their elongated chambers and the use of giant-sized stone slabs. The imposing scale of these tombs, combined with the presence of exceptionally large skeletal remains, fuel speculation about the existence of giants. And with that, we come to the end of our video. This was a look at 5 ancient artifacts that prove that giants once existed.